What's up everybody, see you again on the Fake MMA News. Again, we will inform you the latest news from the MMF special UFC. And just listen.
Gene Silva offers sparring sessions to Charles Oliveira for Ilia Topuria fight camp. Charles Oliveira's fight camp has just received an unexpected and possibly game-changing offer they cannot refuse. Gene Silva, one of Brazil's most promising featherweights, has made a bold proposal. He wants to join Oliveira's UFC 317 training camp and play Ilia Topuria. But Lord isn't just offering to mimic the former featherweight champion. He claims to be better than El Matador himself. While the MMA world is still buzzing about Oliveira's fight against Topuria, Silva's statement adds another element of excitement to the build-up. His proposal was neither subtle nor diplomatic. It was confident, calculated, and, most importantly, personal. He made it clear that this wasn't simply about showing the world what he'd been thinking for a long time, that Ilia Topuria isn't as untouchable as some believe. "I just know I fight much better than Ilia," Gene Silva said, volunteering to be Oliveira's secret weapon. He believes he can reproduce Topuria's technique better than anybody else, thanks to extensive technical study and personal experience. "I know he walks and hides his back foot to throw the straight or cross," Lord continued. "He has powerful hips, but when he throws and misses a heavy hook, it often causes him to turn so much that he gives up his back. We saw that in the Bryce Mitchell fight. How many times did he give up his back? Let's be honest here." Gene Silva's analysis was not limited to the surface. According to him, the Spanish-Georgian follows a constant pattern, which Lord believes Do Bronx may exploit with the right preparation. "I'm better than you," Silva claimed emphatically, implying that his grasp of Topuria's timing and movement is so accurate that Charles Oliveira would gain an advantage simply by sparring with him. He stressed that when La Leyenda overextends, especially with his cross, his form collapses, leaving him vulnerable to counterattacks or positional disadvantages. The offer has piqued the interest of fans. This level of technical expertise, paired with Silva's fierce confidence, has sparked interest in the MMA community. While Charles Oliveira's camp has yet to reply publicly, having someone who legitimately feels they can expose Topuria's vulnerabilities sparring with Do Bronx might make all the difference in preparation. Whether Gene Silva's statements are arrogance or brilliance remains to be seen, but one thing is certain. He is not backing down from his claim that he has Ilia Topuria figured out. But while many may believe that getting Silva on his fight camp is crucial for the fighter from the favelas, another UFC fighter thinks that Do Bronx is lethal enough right now to get a win anyway. Ilia Topuria seeks aid from cutting-edge tech as 155 pounds comeback against Charles Oliveira inches closer. After months of anticipation, El Matador finally gets his shot at lightweight gold, not against Islam Makhachev, but the ever-dangerous Charles Oliveira. Ilia Topuria has his eyes on more than just the belt. He wants to conquer the 155 pounds division and eventually take down Makhachev himself. And with millions to his name and a state-of-the-art gym built exclusively for him, Topuria is sparing no expense. For this title clash, the Spanish-Georgian phenom has embraced cutting-edge technology to fine-tune every aspect of his performance. Ilia Topuria took to his Instagram story to share a clip of himself lying in a clinic surrounded by multiple laser-guided devices. Sitting beside him was Francisco Ortega, a well-known physical therapist with a strong following. Speaking to his audience, Topuria said, "Well, here we are with Fran and his new technologies." Fran then took over the conversation, explaining what kind of clinic it was, a fully equipped clinic. With CIS-BTL, a high-powered decalaser, ultrasound equipment, our Ion Clinic team, the UNDIVA system, our pre-therapy camera for both hot and cold treatments, and the best machine of all, El Matador. You might now be wondering how these machines will help Ilia Topuria in his fight. Well, they are high-profile recovery equipment specifically designed to care for the body when it's pushed beyond its limits. A high-powered CIS-BTL is a system that uses intense electromagnetic fields to heal bones and muscles. The decalaser penetrates deep into tissues to reduce inflammation, enhance blood flow, and accelerate healing. It must be noted that the Decalaser is amazing equipment for healing soft tissue injuries. The ultrasound equipment helps increase tissue relaxation and blood flow, breaks down scar tissue, and relieves pain in muscles and joints. All in all, Ilia Topuria is bullish on healing just a month before the fight. In addition to this high-profile therapy session, one must not forget that Ilia Topuria's cutting-edge home gym is equipped with a hyperbaric recovery chamber, a cryotherapy chamber, dedicated training. In addition to this high-profile therapy session, one must not forget that Ilia Topuria's cutting-edge home gym is equipped with a hyperbaric recovery chamber, a cryotherapy chamber, dedicated training zones, and a professional support team available 24/7 to aid him in his MMA journey. With an average market valuation of $2 million, El Matador's gym is a beast in itself. Courtesy to his gym, he has been undefeated in his MMA endeavor and has been knocking out legends black and blue. Ilia Topuria might be investing heavily in high-tech recovery equipment, but the former lightweight champion remains confident that he can knock Topuria out. Charles Oliveira believes that since both fighters began their careers in the featherweight division, his experience at lightweight gives him an edge. In a recent conversation with the media, Du Bronx stated that he is least concerned about Topuria's improvements. Ilia Topuria has knocked out both featherweight legends, Alexander Volkanovski and Max Holloway, during his time in the division. Now, as he sets his sights on dethroning Charles Oliveira and challenging the aura of being illuminated by God, the entire lightweight division is on high alert. However, Oliveira seems unfazed. He couldn't care less about the looming threat of a Topuria showdown. While having a conversation on Full Violence, Charles Oliveira stated, "It's a great fight. He's a great fighter, but I don't need to prove anything to anyone about who I am, what I've done in the fight business. The fight came at a huge opportunity. I will knock out this guy. That's for real." He further added, "I don't care what much people say here. In reality, that's the reality. I know he's a guy who hits hard, but he's talking about the lightweight category, the harder category. I fought against Justin Gaethje, and everyone said he was the guy who hit harder, and when I did, he went down. I believe in the power of fire in the hands that I have, so let's wait. On the 28th, we'll meet." Charles Oliveira's career has seen real turbulence, from being labeled a quitter to becoming the fighter with the most finishes in UFC history. His title run was nothing short of legendary. Now that he's once again on the brink of greatness, Oliveira won't look back. Given all that, what are your thoughts on his upcoming fight? Share your opinions in the comments below.
Freaking